So I live about a half mile from Universal Studios Hollywood here, and the thing about Universal is that it sits atop a giant hill, so it really dominates the landscape around here. You can basically see it from wherever you are in the neighborhood, and that's not a problem, except for one thing. See, a few years ago they built a giant Minion atop of this hill, and it faces directly towards my apartment. Now, it's too far away for the camera to get both me and it in the shot, but I assure you, with the naked eye, it's very visible, and I can see it every time I look out my window. There, do you see it in the distance? It's out there beyond that adult con billboard, which is not even the point of this video. Any other neighborhood, that would be the headline. Not here, that's an afterthought here. Unless you thought it goes away at night, they light it up. How considerate of them. Now I have an illuminated Minion watching me. Oh, just lovely. So no matter what time of day it is, I can't look out the window of my own apartment without seeing a Minion staring down upon me from high. I mean, is there any dignity left in this godforsaken city? Must I have cartoon characters watching me? Watching and judging? The indignity. Seriously, if someone who didn't know anything about Universal or Minions saw that up there, would they think it was some kind of friendly gesture? Hell no, it looked like some Big Brother crap. But you know what it really reminds me of? The Eye of Sauron from Lord of the Rings. Here, allow me to refresh your memory.
Welcome to George's crash course on Lord of the Rings.
Good evening. In The Lord of the Rings, the Eye of Sauron is the trilogy's main villain, an unrelenting evil that watches and tracks our heroes throughout their journey. It's depicted as a literal eye made of fire that sits atop a tower and is described as a window into nothing. How charming.
This has been George's crash course on Lord of the Rings.
Okay, everyone caught up now? Good. Now granted, Minions are not the same as the giant flaming Eye of Sauron, except that it kinda sorta is. It's the sanitized, cheery corporate version of it. Now, I know what you're saying.
Actually, Minions are beloved creatures. Where do you get off comparing them to the pure evil that is Sauron?
And okay, yeah, that's fair.
You're a lanky asshole.
Also fair. So fine, let's take a look and see what these little bastards are all about.
Welcome to George's crash course on Minions.
Good evening. Minions are humanoid characters that seek out the most evil supervillains so that they might serve as henchmen in their dastardly plans. Curious that a large multinational corporation would choose one of these characters as their mascot. Thankfully, the moral integrity of a Hollywood movie studio is beyond reproach.
This has been George's crash course on Minions.
So what have I learned? Well, I've learned that Universal is our dark overlord, I've learned that Minions are their loyal henchmen, and I've learned that I'm powerless to stop any of it. And really, I'm not even mad. Like, they're not even pretending that that's not the case. It's kind of a boss move when you think about it. But I learned something else watching the movie. All the Minions are wearing glasses, and seeing that giant pair of glasses up there reminds me of something else. Remember the billboard with the giant pair of glasses from The Great Gatsby? Don't worry about it, internet troll. I got you covered.
Welcome to George's crash course on The Great Gatsby.
Good evening. The Great Gatsby features a giant billboard of eyes without a face in the middle of a barren gray landscape. These eyes are often thought to represent the eyes of God staring down and judging the moral